All right, this is the ATG split squat. And so the goal here is to work on full range of motion for your ankle, your knee, and your hip, and even your back hip flexor and quad. And so we want to be able to train the position to get into a full deep squat with the ankle dorsiflexing with that knee going over the toe, like we're in a front squat or overhead squat or even a back squat, without the loading on your spine, and also working on it in a way that we can actually develop the range of motion more easily. So you can start on an elevated plate or surface. 4 to 6 inches up is going to be easier as mobility is limited. What we want in this position, you can actually let your ankle or your heel come up off the plate as needed, but we want that knee going way over the toe. We don't want it craving in like that. We want it to stay in, tracking over the toe. Torso is completely upright. I want the heel to stay pretty much planted. If it comes up just a little bit while we're working on mobility, then that's fine. And I want the back leg actually straighter than mine is. So I want to keep that back leg completely straight. And this is where the stretch in that hip flexor comes in as we're driving forward. So I'm getting a lot of tightness right here as I keep that back leg straight and trying to get that full knee flexion and full ankle flexion. Holding dumbbells or a barbell in front. If you're loading it and doing it for weight, then we want the heel planted for sure. If you're doing it for mobility as a stretch, then you can drive that knee over the toe a little bit more, keep that knee straight, and let that heel come up a little bit. If that's easy for you, if you have pretty good mobility, or if you get to where you can do that, then you can move down, and this is going to be a little bit harder. And the goal eventually is to get to where you can do it on the ground. Again, back leg staying straight, driving that knee over the toe, keeping the torso upright in this position. Getting a good stretch in that hip flexor, and then driving up from there. Drive that knee over that toe, and drive up. So I'm not worried about the back leg touching the ground. I'm more worried about driving that knee over that toe, and keeping that back leg straight, torso upright, so we're getting that stretch in that hip flexor. That's the ATG split squat.